right, friends, how are you today? Aaron here, bringing you your daily horoscope for Thursday, the 10th of October 2019. The moon is in Pisces, deep in Pisces in the middle degrees. A little later today, around 9 p.m., it's going to be meeting up with Neptune, right? What we need, our emotional moon needs what? Connection with Source, all right? Connection with our intuition. That is the word of the day on this Wednesday night into Thursday to Thursday night, is following our intuition, all right? Being passionate, being driven, and intuitive, all right? We've got Venus in the early degrees of Scorpio, okay? We've got Mercury at 9 degrees of Scorpio. We've got Mars just entered into Libra, right? It's at 4 degrees right now, creating an opposition to Chiron. Let me show you the chart for a second and we'll come back here. So we still have these quintiles happening between Venus, Saturn, Mercury, and Pluto, okay? This is changing the game, changing how we operate, changing how we communicate. We're following our passions. Now, this is really to be noted, okay? Venus and Mars, and Mercury obviously both rule two different signs, so Mars rules Aries, Venus rules Taurus, Mercury rules Gemini, Mercury rules Virgo, Venus rules Libra here, and Mars rules Scorpio, okay? So we have this flip-flop happening. So the first half of the zodiac is about self. Second half of the zodiac is about others, right? So Mars now in this, in Venus's sign saying full-fledged, full force, full steam ahead, this is about my relationship with other people, okay? So Mars is our planet of action, okay? So we are accelerating. We are moving forward toward our relationships, okay? This is extremely important. We are all about our relationships for the next 6 months. We're about our relationships with other people is coming into play as we go into this wintertime, all right? So this is full steam ahead. Who's on my team? Who's on my Red Rover team? Who are we linking arms with and making this connection? Now, Venus here, which is exciting. She was home in Libra, and now she's over here in Scorpio, which this is about our passion, okay? Ooey gooey. That's like this dripping with passion, dripping with excitement. This is like, ooh, the veil of mystery, falling in love with what could this turn into? What could this possibly be? What is this relationship going to flourish into? How great is the success of our business going to go? Or whatever relationships we're getting into right now. Again, it covers the basis of all relationships, from business to personal friends to romantic partners. I mean, we're in a time of new relationships and new beginnings. And then that's, going to really be highlighted here on the Aries new moon, or the Aries full moon, happening on the 13th. So right now we're going inward. We're being intuitive, okay? Because these seeds are being planted. There's deep-rooted seeds that, that are down in here right now, that we maybe deny ourselves, we lie to ourselves a little bit. It's like we're getting ready for these new things, so we have to align ourselves with them. We have to be who we, so it's like if I could see myself, in this relationship or in this career doing this, what am I doing? Do I need to let something else die? Okay, Scorpio, death, destruction, resurrection, rebirth. Do I need to let something die in order for me to achieve that thing? What do I need to relook at? What do I need to revisit in order for me to achieve this thing? And it's just like, it's our passions drive us, okay? Our passions drive us. Again, and being intuitive about this, following that feeling. Okay, because the feeling is what you rejoice. The feeling is like, yes, and then your brain makes you say, maybe I shouldn't, be that excited. Maybe I should just tone it down a little bit. Your brain gets in the way, but the feeling, all right. And this is lighthouse time. Okay? Your own passions, your own desires should be lit up like a lighthouse. Okay? So that when you yourself, this vessel, the boat is out at sea and is lost and saying, I don't know who I am, who I'm with, who are these people, which ones are my friends, which ones are using me. We're dealing with relationships, other people. When I'm lost at sea, where is the lighthouse? Me. I am the lighthouse. I am my own lighthouse. You are your own lighthouse. And it's your passions that are this light that's ever, this yearning desire that is the light that's flashing up above. It's saying, come home, come home. You're lost at sea, come home. And to follow that light. I put out this thing on my Instagram yesterday, a picture of a lighthouse, and it's just like, don't be afraid to be the only one on the dance floor. Okay? Because if you're like, I want to go dance, and then you get there and it's not what you'd expected it was going to be, but the music's there, the DJ's there, everything's lit up, but there's nobody on the dance floor and you were really hoping for this dance party, it's just like, create that. You have the opportunity to follow your passions and create it, be that lighthouse. And then guess what? By you being the you that you are, and by starting to get out there and move your thing, you're going to be the one that inspires other people to follow their passions and their love and their joys to get out there. And now you've created the dance floor, where there was maybe just a bunch of wallflowers sitting around because they were afraid. So it's like we're getting over our fear right now. We have to get over these fears. And again, we're going to be in this depths, this watery depths for a while. Okay, Venus and Mercury are ahead. The sun's going to join us here, in a couple of weeks. Mars is going to take its time. Mars is going to be gone for about a month, month or so out. But we're going to be feeling this very passionate, emotionally driven, almost obsessive by nature. It's funny, an Aries and a Scorpio get into a fight. What is Aries? Aries is the start. It's the initiation. It's the spark of the match. The Aries is probably going to punch the Scorpio right in the face. But if he doesn't knock him down on the first one, doesn't knock him out, the drive and passion of the Scorpio will dominate the Aries. Do you understand what I'm saying there? And I'm not saying this by an individual, but in the sense of the sign itself. Okay? Where one's an initiation, one is the spark, the instigator, the other one is the follow through and the finish. Scorpio is going to see it through. So as Venus is there, Mercury is there, we have to go, to the depths of ourselves, into the bottom, sink down, follow our passions, follow those things that we're not going to give up. We're not going to give up. Be the lighthouse. Be that lighthouse. That's our day. Okay. And again, it's the intuition. It's like your brain's going to get in the way. Follow your guts. Follow your guts. We're going down. The moon's going to be up there with Neptune today. All right. This is all about expansion. And the more that we're honest with ourselves and who we are, where we're going, and what we want to achieve, it's like quantum manifestation. Quantum. You have to see it here in your head. And it's like, this is a beautiful day to practice that kind of a meditation, to see it, to hold it into your hands, hold it in your head, hold it in your hands, and then see what we need to let go of in order to achieve that next step. All right. Listen to your heart, follow your intuition, follow your passions, be the lighthouse. We'll see you tomorrow.